Hello! Today I'll be teaching you how to loom knit using one of these, a round loom. So you'll be learning how to make hats that look like this. It's got the brim and it's very warm. It's made using 2 threads of yarn, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Here are some smaller versions of that hat, and as you can see this one's got a brim as well. Let's focus. This is pink and purple, although you can't really tell. Maybe I can fix that. Yeah, that's better. So this one's pink and purple, and it's got the brim, and now these two are a little bit different. As you can see, these two do not have the brim, and it develops this little roll. As you can see, it develops that naturally. So if you don't make a brim, this is what your hat is going to turn out to look like. Except this one, it doesn't have it, and that's simply because I flipped it inside out. And so the roll is just on the inside there. So if you don't make a brim, this is what your hats are going to look like. And as I said, this one is simply just turned inside out. And as you can see, the pattern is a little bit different as well. This one has the clear rows up and down, and this one doesn't. It's got them horizontal. And now, these two hats, as you can see, this one's it's got a lot more holes. It's a lot more transparent than this one. This one was made using only 1 thread of yarn, and this one was made using 2. So we'll be using 2 threads of yarn to make our hats. Alright, now that's out of the way, let's get started. I'll teach you how to start. So first you grab your two threads. I'm going to be using pink and gray. So you grab the ends of your 2 yarns, and then you grab your loom, and you wrap these 2 threads around this peg on the outside. So you just wrap it around and pull tight so it doesn't come loose. Pull tight. And then to get started, the first one is going to be tough. So you want to make it very loose. And that's all you're going to do, is you're going to take it and wrap it around just like that. And you're going to go around the entire loom, just wrapping it around like this. Alright, now that you've gone around the entire thing, you're going to wrap this around, just so you don't lose your spot, so it doesn't unravel on you, and you're going to pull tight again. Sorry. And you're going to pull that tight again. And then you take your loom pick. This is what your loom pick should look like. Well, you don't have to. You can use your fingers and you just push them down. Or, as I said, you can use your loom pick and push them down with the little groove in each peg. Congratulations, you've just knitted your first row. Now, you're going to unwrap it from this, and then you're going to go around again. This is the only time you're going to go around twice. And we're almost done, and we're going to stop at the peg before this peg. So we're going to stop to the peg to the left, and we're going to wrap it around. Wrap it around the outside peg. And then you're going to pull tight. Pull tight. And then we're going to take a loom pick. Now the way I do it is I flip the loom around, like so. And then I hold it like a steering wheel, and then I just pull, you pull it over, and remember the first one is going to be difficult, and you just pull it over like that. Let's focus here. Sorry about this. There we go. So you're going to take this and you're going to pull it over and push it down. Pull it over and push it down. Pull it over and push it down. And you're going to go around the entire loom, pulling over and pushing down. And we're almost done. And then this will be the first row completed. And you're almost at that outside peg. And remember, you're going to stop at the peg to the left. Or if you're flipping it over, it's the peg to the right of the outside peg. Perfect. As you can see, that's one row all along the inside that's been knitted. So you're going to unwrap it from the outside peg, and you're just going to go around. Remember, you're going to start to this side of the outside peg, to the right side, and you're going to wrap it around and do the same thing you've been doing. And I always use my finger to hold it. As you can see, I'm using my middle finger to hold the peg, hold the yarn to the peg as I wrap it around. Because if you don't, if you suddenly let it slack, then all of your pegs will come undone like that. So I always hold it. Oops. And we're going to stop to the left of this peg. And you're always going to stop to the left. And there you go. And you're just going to pull it over using your loom pick. You're going to just flip it over. And you're just going to keep pulling it over. And you're going to continue doing that until you get to twice the length of your brim. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. So you're going to just continue doing that. And that's how you loom. That's how you knit using a loom.